We're joined now by Dr. John Michael Riley to talk about the crop markets this week. And John Michael, since we last talked with you, the WASDE report has come out. Any big surprises there?
Not for the most part. I think the expectations coming into their report were largely in line with what we got from USDA. We're in the stage where we're getting more boots on the ground data coming in about how yields are looking and just the condition of the crops for our summer crops. So that was largely in line with expectations, no big surprises. On the wheat side, we're obviously, in the planting stage and trying to get our bearings on how planting's going to shape up and then coming out of planting with wheat. So for the most part, the WASDE report was in line with what we thought it was going to be. No big surprises. Obviously, there's always movement when that report gets released, but since then it's kind of shaken out and been on par with what we thought.
So let's kind of analyze some of those prices now. What are you seeing starting with wheat?
Well, with wheat, it's been under some pressure here lately. It's dropped about 40 cents from getting above the $6 mark, and that was a really enjoyable moment there. But it's since fallen back about 40 cents, and some of that can be traced back to weak exports for U.S. wheat. Obviously, a very competitive global landscape with regard to the wheat market. A lot of price pressure from the Black Sea region and from Russia, but that's really what wheat's dealing with right now. Most recent planting numbers, 25% planted across the U.S., 16% here in Oklahoma. Both of those are 1% above where we were at a year ago.
A little better than I thought it might be for Oklahoma, given how dry that it's been. Certainly everyone's happy about the rain these past few days.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about corn now and what you're seeing there.
Very choppy market in corn. We spent some time up, we spent some time down. Right now it's on a little bit of a rally. Some of that kind of inverse of wheat. We're seeing some strong export numbers with regard to corn, and that has helped boost the marketplace up about 15 cents from the recent lows, but only about three or 4 cents over the past few days.
And then how are soybeans looking?
Soybeans have been pretty strong. It's really hard to pinpoint anything. Exports aren't real strong, but I think it's getting a little bit of spillover from those strong export numbers for corn. Maybe there's some expectation in the marketplace that soybeans are going to eventually get there, but they're up about 50 cents from the recent lows.
And then how is cotton looking?
Cotton's strong. It's been working higher over the past few days. Some of that has to do with strength in the dollar, or weakness in the dollar, excuse me. Anytime we get a little bit of weaker dollar, we export so much of our cotton that it benefits from those beneficial exchange rates.
This time of year, you and your colleagues in the department getting ready for a big meeting, the Rural Economic Outlook Conference. Tell us a little bit about that and what you will be talking about in particular.
Absolutely, that's coming up October 16th. A pretty robust agenda, but the normal topics for us there on our outlook for livestock and crops. I'll be handling the crop side of that, and looking forward to have an opportunity to see some folks in person.
Always a great meeting. John Michael, thanks for your time, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.